Aren't you just the cutest little skull? You have these gorgeous eye sockets and these cute little nostrils and this row of exposed teeth. And you're so small, you could fit in the palm of my hand. How old are you? Oh, hello. I've been expecting you. Please get comfortable. We are about to have a very long discussion. I think you're going to enjoy this discussion because it's all about you. If you are unaware, I'm one of the headmistresses here. Nice to meet you. My name is Beatrice, but everyone calls me B. We'll talk later. I want to make sure that I give you my full attention. I want to make sure that you and I understand each other by the end of this discussion. Do you understand? Very good. Now, where do we begin? Why don't you start by telling me your name? Do you have a name? Oh, perfect. That's the name I have on my list. Part of my job is to talk to students who are causing a little bit of trouble at the academy. I make sure that they never cause trouble again. Okay? Are you following me so far? Let's go over a little more about you before we dive into the whole incident part. Okay? Where are you from? Oh, that sounds like a fun place. How have you been adjusting to academy life? I know everyone has a different experience. Some people get really sad when they come here, and some people get very lonely. Are you sad or lonely while you're here? Don't be afraid to tell me how you're feeling. Sometimes when we feel sad or lonely, we do things that aren't so nice. Things like resurrect the dead. Oh, you students are always finding new ways to cause problems. So creative. That's the word I should use. Creative. It's not annoying or irksome or disrespectful to anyone here when you disobey the rules. Rules that myself and the other head mistresses have created. Rules that we've created especially to keep you safe and to make sure you have a fun time here. I just love when people find new ways to break the rules. It's always something new here at the academy. Oh, aren't you just the precious little thing? I bet you're just full of energy and enthusiasm. That's why you did something very, 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 very bad. But you weren't alone, were you? You were part of a group project, which means more than one person decided this would be a good idea. Whose idea was it? Oh, you can tell me. We're just chatting like two friends. Was it your idea? Or was it the other student's idea? Yes, that's how I thought it went down. No surprises here. But we must make sure that we're always following the rules. Rules keep us safe. Rules make less work for your instructors. And we have a lot of work to do, and we would like to get it done. Okay? Oh, let me know if I'm going too fast for you. I can always talk slower. Too slow. That felt too slow. I've been looking at some of the records, and it seems that you're currently learning, was it vampire hunting? Yes, which means you're probably in vampire history. Oh, is it vampire history? A fun class. We work so hard to make it informative and entertaining because I know students like you have a hard time paying attention. Oh, you and your short attention spans. Doesn't make my job more difficult at all. Having to get a teaching degree and an entertainment degree is something I just always dreamed of having. So precocious. These students. Back to you, your partner, and you. We're supposed to do a group project for, I think, vampire history. And somehow that ended up with you becoming deceased and them bringing you back from the dead. Which is not something we encourage around here. Student enrollment is very important. We'd like to keep that number accurate. And we also don't want to have to report a student no longer being alive while at the school. So if you need to have any sort of undead time, we'd appreciate it so much if you did that on your personal time off of academy property. Yes, it makes our insurance rates go up. Insurance is something adults have. You might learn about it later. But it's very expensive and very important. And we need everybody to work together to keep things looking good. The insurance agent was not happy to hear about that incident. Personally, I wouldn't have reported it, but the others disagreed. What do I know? How are you feeling right now? Do you have all your feelings back? Physical feelings, like your limbs are all moving like they should? Yes, you do look good. So I'll admit, your classmate did a very good job bringing you back. But again, that's a no-no. We don't like to do deadly spells, especially not in the years that you're in. That's for more advanced students. And they do that off of school property. So, what would you prefer to learn here? Most of our students are tested for what class they should be in as a starter, but that doesn't mean you'll stay there. Is vampire hunting your end goal, or are you looking to do something else? See, part of my job is to help you achieve your dreams. Which means I have to make sure you're on the right path. The path that will lead to your future. And one that will be less stressful for everyone. The best way to do that is to listen. Use your listening ears. Make sure they're open and listening. You're going to listen to your instructors, to the head mistresses such as myself, and to any other authority figures. It helps keep everything running smoothly. If every student did whatever they wanted, whenever they felt like it, we would have a lot more explosions. We really don't want that. It's a lot to clean up. A lot. Are you aware that you're currently failing vampire history? We at the Academy take pride in our high grades. We're a very academic academy. Our sports team could use a little work. But we're very good at thinking. And what you and your classmate did wasn't something that a person who uses their brain would probably do. It makes me question if you're a thinker. What do you think you are? A thinker, a dreamer, a doer, a do nothing? What an answer. What an answer. We used to do things different back in the day. We were a little more strict with students. Those were the days. Troublemakers like you were dealt with swiftly and harshly. Now it's more talking, reflecting, anger management classes, therapy, which it's nice, very nice to have. It's just very expensive. I've looked at your record, which I mentioned before, if you remember, and I didn't see any other major issues. It seems you're a very average student until this little mistake in judgment. That usually means I should be more lenient. So I've been thinking of all the ways I should punish you. Oh, that's when I get to be creative. That's when I go to my happy place and think of all the fun ways I can reprimand you. And your classmate, of course, not just you. You're both going to be punished. And that classmate of yours, they have quite the record. I would have tossed them out months ago, but apparently a relative of theirs donated money to the school, and now the entire library is named after them or something. I'll just have to think of something really, really bad for them. For you, I'll think of something still bad, but to a lesser degree, because I understand. You are a brand new student. You're probably just going along with your classmate because you're weak-willed and more of a follower than a leader. But that's okay. Not everyone can be confident and speak up for themselves. Some people are just cowards. What do you think this sounds like? Not bad. Maybe. Do you have any family that donates to the school? Yes, I can work with that. How do you think you should be punished? Thank you for answering. Of course, I'll be the one who actually decides. There's so many ideas flooding through my mind. It's so hard to pick just one. I really do want what's best for you. I want students to succeed, to reach their potential. But they'll never reach their potential if they're busy causing trouble. They'll need to work extra hard to put you back on the right path. Because I can just tell that you have all this talent, all this potential. I just have to find a way to grip it and mold it and squeeze it and crush it and make it into something productive. What sort of potential do you think you have? Where do you want to be in the future? Well, that's a very, very optimistic answer. But I hope you're right. Alright, I've decided what I need to do next. I need you to stay nice and still and quiet. Can you stay quiet and still? Oh, pretty please. Perfect. I might need a break after this. We're going to need a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And maybe do I want the flowers or the brooch? Better go with the brooch, it's extra sharp. Just need a piece of chalk. Ribbon. I just have to write on the ribbon. That's a good one. I'm going to pin this to you. Where to place it? I think over on your shoulder. Then it'll be out of the way. Just gotta get that pin in place. Hopefully I don't prick you. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. That little charm is magical. It's like a tracking device. We'll know where you are at all times. Yay. This will also help with your punishment. The academy is very, very big and overgrown. You'll be doing yard work. Yard work in the deepest, wildest, most difficult area. Oh, I think you deserve it. And there's so many monsters in that area. I think that will work great since you're a vampire hunter. It will have something to do with your academics and your punishment. If you run into any trouble, you can use any magic you know. And with that little tracking device, the school will be able to contact you. Well, not really contact you, they'll know where you are, and maybe someone can use a spell to send a message to you. Either way, I think it's a great fit. I think you're going to stay out of trouble now. At least any trouble of your own making. You might find trouble out there in the wild area. You need to get started right away. I know you're busy, so you should really finish that fast, so you still have time to do your schoolwork. This has been very, very fun. It's just time for you to go now. I'll be keeping track of you and see if you stay out of trouble. And if you don't, you'll have to talk to me again. And it won't be as pleasant the second time. Okay? Oh, I hope you have a great time at the academy. And a great time doing your punishment. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Get going. Get going. Bye-bye. Were you one of my former students?